Traffic lights are an essential part of today's road infrastructure. But have you ever wondered how they work? The first traffic light was installed all the way back in 1868 near the Houses of Parliament in London. The lights were gas-powered and lit and put out by hand. However, these first lights tended to explode on occasion, decreasing their popularity and practicality. It wasn't until 1914 that the first electric traffic lights were installed in the city of Cleveland, Ohio. But these first lights were still manually operated from a control booth. But what color were these early traffic lights? Well, it depended on who made them at first, but generally they were red and green, with the third color either being white or an audible buzzer to signal that they were changing. Early light designers used the same colors the railroad signals had used for many years. On the railroad, red meant danger and green meant proceed with caution. So with a little adaptation for the roadway, red was altered to stop and green to go. As more and more traffic lights were implemented in the early years of driving, accidents and roadway deaths dropped sharply at their related intersections. It was this increase in safety that caused their popularity to grow and grow. Today, they might be the bane of the daily commute, but there is no doubt that they save lives. So how do they work? Traffic lights are a set of 3 lights that signal whether one grouping of cars can go or if they need to stop. By combining these lights in series at an intersection, a smooth flow of traffic can be ensured. Green signals go, yellow or amber signals to slow down and prepare to stop, and red means stop. As a vehicle approaches a traffic light at a typical intersection, it has the choice of turning left, right, or going straight. These choices have to be addressed by the signal from the traffic light. Traffic engineers also take into account that traffic lights need to work in tandem, as sometimes multiple lanes of traffic can take action at once. Engineers have to take into consideration the timing of each phase. Not every road at every intersection needs equal time. There are different types of roads, such as arterial roads, feeder roads, and residential roads. Engineers will adjust the timing based on the size of the road, or in more complex intersections, they will undertake traffic studies and map out the traffic flow of each roadway to determine how long the phase of each cycle should last for a given street. Engineers also need to consider traffic speed, particularly when it comes down to yellow light timing. Yellow lights need to last longer on faster roadways, so drivers have more time to react and stop. If the yellow light was too slow in these situations, then people would end up running red lights and getting in accidents. However, there's even more complexities. While many remote traffic lights operate on a timer, in cities, actuated systems will also allow the lights to adapt if one roadway is more backed up than another. Actuated signals can receive information from sensors and use that information to make real-time decisions about light timing and sequence. The sensors used for this include cameras on top of the lights, as well as radar and sometimes weight sensors in the road. All of these sensors feed data to a computer that chooses the timing of the light changes in order to ease the traffic flow. The traffic detection systems will also have sensors to detect emergency vehicles to allow for an ambulance or a fire truck to go through an intersection with ease. With this connectivity of traffic lights, it also means that the timing of traffic lights can also be coordinated. Lights along one roadway are often designed to switch off one after another to ensure that no intersection has a major jam. This is a very common configuration on long corridors with relatively minor but frequent cross streets. The signals on the main road are timed so that a large group of vehicles can make it all the way through the corridor without interruption. This coordination can significantly increase the volume of traffic that can pass through intersections. So that's the basic function of traffic lights. But are these systems of traffic flow here to stay? With self-driving cars becoming ever more popular, the need for traffic lights might be completely eliminated. While that is one probable future, we're likely several decades away from seeing the end of traffic lights.